All right. So, recorded a bit of this without the fucking audio because it wasn't fucking working. Hopefully, right now it's working. I'm gonna be so pissed if it's not. But we got back today, bitches. It's been a while since we have last spoken. We're in prep. We are doing a fucking show, set for September 20th. I got a lot to lose. I got a lot to do. A lot of shit still gotta be done. But I was kind of like, fuck it. Right now it's not busy at the gym, so it's kind of good. So like, you know, just make a video, kind of see an update on it and stuff like that. And I kind of want to start doing this a little bit more. Try to maybe do one once a week. I think the last video I did was chest. Might have been also back. I have to go back and look. I have no idea. But no, this shit's fun for me. I like the videoing and stuff like that, and I like doing everything. So we'll see how things go with that. Yeah, for the most part, we're just gonna keep going this out. Right now we're at 145. Kind of just the last warm-up set. We're up to about 175, 190 now. We're gonna try to see if we do 235. Our goal here is to, like, I don't know. The goal is always to do as much as we can. Kind of almost a failure. But people always tend to ask me, like, you know, what the fuck do you do? Like, what's like your rep range? Warming up, it's always about 10 to 12. I always warm up with that. But honestly, the rest is just kind of anywhere between 10 and 15, honestly. And then as I get heavier, you know, it does decrease just because it decreases. But that's just about it. That's because, you know, you're getting heavier and shit like that, and you can't go as heavy. You can't go as much. You can't do as many reps, and go as heavy until you get to the point where you can go as heavy and do as many reps. That's when you increase the weight. So there's points where I'll get able to do my top set, and like just for instance, if it was 220 pounds, I'd be able to get it. Before it would be like 5, then I get it up to be able to do 10. Well, now I know I need to go up to 235 or 250 and try to get the same thing. Always progressing towards something. So we're gonna go up here and let's see how things go. That was good. Feels a little heavy-ish, kind of. Nothing crazy though. Food has been pretty solid lately. Kind of sticking around. I want to say we're somewhere about 2,600 calories. I gotta be, if I can stretch myself to be 5'9" and a quarter, we could be 204 on that motherfucking stage. But if not, we gotta be 197. That's a 6 pound difference. That makes night and day difference too, especially on stage. So we gotta see what we gotta do, or what we can do. But that's kind of like the prep stuff for that. But I'll get more into that maybe later on. See how I feel like doing these every day, or every week. But cool, that was the first working set, and you know, I kind of like to give or take about a minute in between, just about. And then I will use lifting straps. I'm going to right now. And I will use them specifically just because I don't want to give up my grip strength in order for my back to not get bigger, if that makes sense. I don't want my grip to go knowing that I have more in the tank for my back, but because my grip gave out, I can't do it, you know? So it's one of those things that I do endorse these, and I do tell people to use them, especially VersaGrip, not sponsored, but especially VersaGrip or some bullshit like that, or even just like leather straps. I don't have one, my brother has them, but you know, these leather straps, they help, you know, like they do help with the grip aspect, so you don't have to worry so much on your grip. You can pull more with your back, But it's kind of my little deed with that. I don't know. Kind of getting used to this whole video thing, so I don't really know what to talk about. I think as it goes on, we'll learn. It's kind of fun. I like it. Kind of just said fuck it today. You know, you always get into this weird little spot of, oh, what if they say something, or what if they do something, or what if they look at me weird? I kind of just said fuck it. I've been in a fucking mood all day today. Work was ass. Fuck work. Actually, don't fuck work, but fuck work. We're gonna hit this set. Fuck it. We did 220. We're gonna see what the fuck happens with this shit. Ow. Oh, that one hurt the lower back a little bit. Whew. Whew. I think we can go up a little more though. I think we can go 235. Yeah, we're gonna go 235. We'll do 235. You know, low-key having a privacy screen on your phone while recording your shit and trying to look at the angles is fucking hard. It makes everything a little difficult, I ain't gonna lie with you. But we're going 235 here. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna be so for real, I don't know what the fuck to really say. That shit was dick water. I got, I think 3 good reps and then half been baby reps, which those ones matter the most. I think I've explained it before in a video that those reps matter the most because you're trying to force as much as you can in there and you try to push it past the limit that I think it can go. And if you push it past that limit, then you're gonna be able to do more later on. What do you want to call it? You want to destroy those muscle fibers a little bit more. The more you do it, the more they rebuild. The more they rebuild, the stronger they get. The stronger they get, the more you can lift, and the bigger that they get. Rinse and repeat cycle. But we will be heading over to. We're gonna head over to the low row, plate loaded low row. Let's go over there, get that shit done. So, typically, we will start with 3 plates on this as a warm-up for this one, and then we will kind of progress. I've always been able to kind of do 6 plates on here, but it's the quality reps of doing the 6 plates that I need to be able to get better at. So, I think I can only go up to 5 on here, maybe 6. I don't remember if it's 6 with a pin or if it's 5 with no pin. I don't remember. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I meant. But we'll go to 4 here, and we'll go up to 5. Everything here I can usually get for 10. So soon we're gonna have to start working on the eccentric and decentric of things. Maybe going about like 1, 2, 3, like as you go down type of thing, and then come up for 2 seconds, kind of do more for it. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing crazy for this one. Hits everything in the mid and upper back. Not too much lower. Some outside lat too as well. But this one I do like a little bit more than bent over rows. I don't have to worry about bending over using my lower lumbars to my lower back to really help. But every now and then I do some barbell rows, just add those in. I might do some today, but I'm not sure. I do some rack pulls. Rack pulls I love doing. I might do some of those. So gonna figure that out. But let's go ahead and get this going. Trying to get in, trying to get out of here. Whew. Okay, we did not get 10 on double today, but but on single we'll get 10. Double is definitely a lot harder. I do try to incorporate doing double at a time for the specific reason of forcing my my body to work more at a time. Yeah, it's 5 without the pin. It'd be 6 with the pin. But anyways. I'm gonna definitely go heavier. That's how I kind of can gauge if like, okay, how much stronger have I gotten? Because if I can do something that I was only able to do one arm with at a time and could only get to 10 reps versus only getting to like 5, maybe 6 with double. Now I got to like, I think 9 maybe. 8 I think for sure, but maybe 9.5, 8.5. Then that's something I know, okay, I am progressing. Even if it's half a rep, like you're still progressing more and more and more. It's like that's the better outcome of everything of that. So that's how we know we're doing better. That's how we know we're getting stronger. Yeah, this stuff's pretty simple. I mean, people try to complicate lifting a lot, and it's really not complicated. I mean, give it your all. Simple, but do it right, do it proper. I try to have everyone learn the basic stuff. And try to figure out what works better for you, because not the same workout's gonna work for someone else, and not the same split's gonna work for someone else. I used to do the PPO for a while. I don't do that anymore. I do the bro split, but sometimes I mix in the bro split with just shoulders and then just arms, where sometimes the shoulders and arms mix together and I'll do arms again. Or sometimes, I'll do 2 muscle groups for 1 week, and the following week I switch up to 2 muscle groups. It'll be 2 different muscle groups that week. Of hitting them twice. So like 1 week it'd be chest twice, next week it might be back twice, the following week it might be legs twice. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm doing that just because it kind of fucks the body. And I've seen growth from that over the years. But yeah, kind of indulge in that. But we'll get to this real quick. I got sweat in my fucking eye. Ow. It's sweating there. God damn. So, fuck. Oh. So the weight's gone down. The strength has gone down a bit. Used to be able to do this like nothing. Nah, I can't do it for shit. Fuck, that was heavy. I think I got 8 decent ones. For sure 6 good ones, but 8 decent ones maybe. Holy fuck, I'm tired. Note to self. Don't close and then go work out. Even though I do it every time. Don't be me. Be yourself. Fuck, that shit was heavy. I ain't gonna lie with y'all. Well, my point in doing all that and expressing it that it was heavy was I did the 4 plates, but I did it two hands at a time, or 2 arms at a time. I got, 8 maybe, if I remember correctly? Or yeah, I think it was like 8 or 9. And then I went up, but did 1 arm for each one. Got 8 reps in total. Questionable in the last 7 and 8th one, if I'm being really good reps, but 6 of them for sure were great, which is fine. But before it'd be like, I could get 6 plates on here and do it 1 arm for like 8-10 reps. Like I know strength's going down, but that comes with hopefully the conditioning's getting there and the definition's there, right? I built that thickness already, so now I just gotta keep it as much as I can by trying to push myself to go heavy, at least once or twice. And then, that conditioning of it is going to the lighter weight and going on the higher reps to condition it and tone it, so they say, but to get those fibers working in more, and then you go do your cardio to get more leaned out and condition and stuff like that. So it's a little science. That's a little science behind it, but yeah, that's always worked for me when I first cut, and then I oh whoa fuck when I first cut, and then it's how I am now. Now we're cutting again. So cool. Yeah, we'll do another set real quick. Fuck, should I stay here and do one? Yeah, we're gonna do one here. One more at 5 plates. Keep the heaviness here because we're gonna go over to I don't know what that actually. I don't know if we're gonna do rack pulls. I don't know if we're gonna go rack pulls or we're gonna go straight to pullovers. I might do like 2-3 sets of rack pulls, like heavy rack pulls. I don't know though. We'll figure it out. You guys will find out. The future me will know. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Here we go. See? Oh, sweat in the eye again. God damn it. But you see, like, even with that, it's like, I went heavier, but the weights were, the reps were down again. I only got 6 decent ones. But we will head over the next one. I honestly have no idea what the fuck the next one's gonna be, but we'll head over there. Okay. So, decision, decision was made. Holy fucking hell. I feel like I had a fucking stroke. God damn. Decision was made. We're doing rack pulls, bitches. 3 plates. Something light. Rack pulls I love doing because it helps with the lower back, especially your erector spinatus, and the whole that lumbar chain, what they call it. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've done my anatomy, but the whole lower back up into the upper back here, or the middle upper, all that shit just helps gets it, the conditioning of it, the thickness, and especially the strength of, your back's strong, everything else is strong. Your core is strong, everything else is strong. So it's very important to do core work at least twice a week. I try to do it at least twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays I usually try to do it. Tuesday, Fridays. You know, it's very important for all that shit, but all right, well, enough talking. Let's get to it. Okay. So that's just heavy, but it works. I love doing them. Best lower back pump I think you'll ever get is from something like this. I hate deadlifting. This is kind of like the upper half of the deadlift. It's very small movement. It's literally just, it's from here to here. If you're looking at it from like so you know how do I do this? So you know how like you're here for deadlifts and this is your half point and this is your top point. So like this to like that, you're just doing this part, if that makes sense. I have no idea. But doing these specifically has helped develop my lower back strength, which is going to help every other back part of your body, you know, back side of your body be stronger, especially your front side. But you know, you have a good, low, strong back, you know, you can afford to push heavier weight, to squat heavier, and you know, hold more weight, to you know, the ability to walk better. It's training the little things that people don't realize that you need to train that helps you just not only in the gym or look better, but in your everyday life. But we're gonna stay here. I like 3 plates. I feel great on it. Not really trying to go heavy too much on these. I feel like 3 plates is pretty solid. I could go 4. I'm gonna stay with 3 though. We're gonna do another set real quick, and then it'll be just 2 sets of this, and then we'll go head over there and finish up because it's fucking damn near 1 in the morning, and I gotta be up early in the morning, and I work all day tomorrow, 11 to 9, and then we come back and work out again. But I get to sleep in tomorrow night. Work going into Wednesday. I don't work until the afternoon on Wednesday. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Let's get the music going. Ah! Here we go. Oh. All right. Fuck that. We're done. Head over to cables now. So, just cable pullovers. Typically, I'll do about 2 to 3 sets in here as well. About 10 to 12 reps each. Especially when we go to the full rack, I will try to push 10. Lately, I've been trying to push to 12 because I've been at 10 for a while, so we're trying to push, you know, exceed a little bit more. Then we'll go to single pullovers, and I'll do about 1 to 2 there as well, just because, you know, the sets, as you know, it just gets to a lot, right? There's only so much your body's gonna absorb, technicality wise. You want to get more science into that, I guess. But yeah, we'll do about 2 sets here, and then we will get to the shit after. didn't mean to show you guys my ass, but I had to show you guys the backside. So as you can see, that was 100. The 12th one was a struggle. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was kind of ass. That shit would suck. That shit was suck. That shit did suck. But got the good contractions. I think we might do one more. I might do one more and then go to singles, just because I'm feeling it right now. That's the thing, is I don't really have a set plan for what I'm doing, for what I'm gonna do, because if I can't do that, then it hurts me, my mentality of it all. But instead, if I just go and be like, we're just gonna go how I feel. Sometimes I feel great, sometimes I feel shitty. My gains have been perfectly fine, have been steady progress because I go based off how I feel. I don't do a lot of, oh, I'm gonna make sure I get 10, but what if I don't get 10? What if I don't even get 5? It is what it is. So if I set the low expectation for myself of just, we're gonna go in how I feel. I might get 10, I might get 20, I might get 5. No one's hurt, no one's ego's hurt, no one's ego's bruised. We're chilling. Mentality-wise, I'm even better state because I'm like, oh, I probably didn't think I was gonna get that. I actually exceeded that. So you end up never knowing what you can and can't get. I tell people, just go off how you feel, because if you set such a high expectation for yourself, you don't reach it, you're so bummed out, and it changes everything. Your workouts probably go to shit after that. I mean, everything's all done, like, fuck that, like I should have got this, and that, like I should have done that, I should have hit this many reps, I should have done this weight, like, okay. But obviously you didn't, so try to get it next time. Like, like, fuck all that bullshit. Go off how you feel. I think that works the best. My opinion though. Like I said, everything works different for people. But, fuck it, we'll do 100 again. Okay, let's go. Oh, face pulls. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, bitch. Back that shit up. I forgot about this motherfucker. Ooh. I would typically like to do face pulls and pullovers back to back. Just the first set though of finishing pullovers and going straight to more of the face pulls and shit, just because get it done quicker, but keep the blood flow going, especially the heart rate. But then I'll take about a minute or two before the next one. But these, especially for your upper traps, and especially squeezing your deltoids, your rhomboids, your scapular spinatus, I think it's called, or your supraspinatus. That's what I'm thinking of. All that little itty bitty shit too. Keeping it all healthy and whatnot. Done with these. We're gonna do a set of over for single. Work on the imbalance part of it all. And then, I'm out of water. But doing the singles because of the imbalance, Sometimes I have one that looks bigger, feels bigger than the other, so. Always do compounds and always do your isometric ones, and it's gonna help balance everything out. You get the thickness from doing the compounds because you have both muscle parts or both arms working at the same time to move one specific object. Bench press specifically, like Incline barbell bench, dope, because both chest, both arms are pushing, so you can do more weight, which puts more stress on those muscles, which helps you get bigger. You can be stronger that way. You do your isometrics, just like dumbbells, it works individually. So individually, each one has to push it. It doesn't have something else helping it. It's just that one solid plane. You have that, that I think it's sagittal. That sagittal plane, your body splits in half. Of, pushing one here, pushing this one there. There's a difference. Pulling this one here, pulling that one there. Instead of barbell, you're pulling both. One side could take over for the other because one side might be stronger. Do your isometrics ones. All right, well, this one we're definitely not going to do 80 pounds, but we will do 35. I just realized that's not the end of my workout. Fuck. Yeah, that's really it. That's all I do for back. That's all I do. I just realized that, yeah. We're done. I don't even think I'll do one more. To be honest, I mean, I feel fine. I feel, upper back feels solid. Did those reps. I mean, I don't feel completely gassed out. Like, I feel like, feel good. Actually, no. We'll do one more set. Fuck that. We'll do one more set. We're gonna go underhand on this one. Underhand. Switch it up a little bit. The difference in between, explained this before, we call it a day. The difference between the overhand and the underhand is, overhand I feel like it works, I feel more contraction on that lower part here. Underhand I feel like it's gonna work this little part of your lats right there to get that ball a little thicker on the upper half of it, versus getting that, having that lower lat come in. Oh, that helps that back pose look so much thicker. You look a lot wider, especially tiny waist. Oh, fuck. The illusion of it, it's crazy when you get that lower lat to the fullness of the upper lat. You get your shoulders to be wide too, but your waist come in tight. Night and day, you most likely are gonna beat that pose on anybody else. If you can figure out how to get your back to waist ratio to your shoulder ratio perfect for yourself, money maker. You'll win that back pose, you'll win that front pose every day. But that's my take on it. Upper hand, underhand. I'll call you bitches. We're done.